Well, there is one more state tournament to be played in either Dakotas. It is this weekend in Fargo at the Fargo Dome, the North Dakota Class B Girls Tournament. And we're going to spend the last bit of time that we have left talking about that, Jason. Specifically, the teams that are true contenders in this one. I know at this point everybody has a chance, which is great, but some are better than others.
Well, if we learned anything from the Boys B tournament, anybody is a contender. If you make it to this point, you are a contender. But you have to start the conversation off with Bishop Ryan. This is a team that's absolutely been blowing teams out. They've got at least a minimum of 20-point win since December on every game they've played except against Belleville. They gave them a couple good games in districts and in the region. But this is a team with two sophomores, both 6'2", both averaging over 15 points a game. They're absolutely dominant. They actually played better in the open court game, but if you get them into a half-court game, you're pretty much dead. So that's a team to watch for, but their first-round matchup against Benson County coming up at 8:15 tonight, that could be one of the toughest matchups because Benson County could be a team coming out of nowhere. Just one loss on the year that could give them some trouble with Sarah Schwanke, who's one of their best players.
I know Thompson is another team that you talked a lot about this year, too.
Yeah, they've only had that one loss on the year, or two losses actually. They're an incredibly athletic team, so this is a team that has given a lot of teams problems as well, and they got a first-round matchup with Newtown, another team with just one loss on the year. So we've got a lot of very talented, a lot of athletic teams in this class.
All right, well, it's going to be an exciting one to watch, and these are, as we found out over the last couple of weeks, so difficult to predict. But that's exactly what I'm going to ask you to do right here.
That's what you found. No, I found that out too.
Thanks for bringing it up.
My North Dakota picks didn't go so well last week. I need to redeem myself and make a good pick. I'm going to take Bishop Ryan to take the title home. Yeah, I'm going way out on a limb on that one, Jay. But I'll tell you what, anything could happen in this tournament, but I expect Ryan to win.
Yeah, there's a couple of teams I look at here and think of them as dark horses or sleepers, if you will. Thompson would be one of them. Central Cass has been there a bunch of times in the last decade. That you've got to like that experience factor too. But you just look at number one defense, number one offense, Bishop Ryan, undefeated. I like them as well, so I'm not going to gain any ground on you, but I am going to go with you and pick Bishop Ryan. All right, well, that's going to do it for us. For Jason Andera, I'm Jay Elsen. We'll see you next week on another episode of Varsity Sports Now.